Alright guys, welcome back. Let's go ahead and jump into this game really quickly. We only got 15 minutes to get through this game, so let's do it. Got Bisu in the bottom right hand location. He's your red Protoss player. His opponent in the top left hand location, it is the blue Terran player, Major from Team Root Gaming. We already have a lazy worker. Gonna build the foundation of his supply depot and back away. Let's see if Bisu can get the kill. No, he's not. Major's timing is too good for that. And he's actually going to try to get us around on this probe. But there's the mineral off of Bisu, so not going to be too big of an issue whatsoever. You're watching never before seen replays from the Major League Gaming versus Pro League Invitational. And we got a PBT on Ohana. Bisu is the guy we're focusing on. This is the 6th replay from Bisu we've seen on this day. Last game was amazing. Sheth versus Bisu came down to a drone. And now we'll see what happens here. Whoa! Did Bisu chrono boosting it? Did he chrono boost out that zone? No, he's just sending it across the map. Now, this bunker is going to be a little late. I don't know if he... Did he chrono boost that? I don't know if he chrono boosted it. How can I tell? Chrono boosting his core here. Not making a stalker, though, which is a little bit interesting. Has 3 guys in gas. Already has his natural expansion on the ground. There's the stalker in production, so it had to delay a little bit. Wants to ensure he stays on top of pro production. There it is. Warp gate, about 40% of the way done. Let's see what he does with the Zealot. Not able to do too much whatsoever. Marine's going to be too strong there for the Zealot to want to carry on. Stalker. Second Stalker actually coming out. I'm trying to track down that SCV. Not going to be able to see it. Alright, so let's take a good look at this opening here from Bisu. Not adding on that second gas just yet, which is a little bit intriguing to me considering he's already fully saturated on this mineral line. So I feel like there's no reason not to take this gas. Very interesting. Maybe saving up for something. SCV getting taken out. Oh, that's why. Taking the third base really fast. Yeah. How about... When do you want this done by? Like 55, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I'll be done by then. Yep. We might have to accelerate this fairly soon because we got rules of engagement coming up. So we're going to go to ×2. And see what happens here. Bisu with the Zealot, 2 Stalkers. Taking that past third. Now Major needs to scout this out so he can abuse it, but hasn't seen it thus far. Bisu adding on 2 additional gateways here. Probably adding on sentries. Yeah, 2 sentries on the field, starting to take down the rocks leading to that third base. 2 Stalkers can take down that Marine, and Major coming across the map. 2 Stalkers can kill. Uh-oh, SCV coming forward. It's a race. If that SCV sees the third, Bisu's gonna be in trouble. Not gonna see it. Bisu's saying, "Get out of here, yo." And now Major doesn't know what's going on. Is he gonna scan anywhere? Major, you gonna scan? How many changes you have? 14, 40. So we'll see when he goes to 50 if he scans here. 50. Scan. Are you gonna scan? Are you gonna scan? Nope. He's gonna be on.
Research.
So he has no idea what's going on. To send his factory out. Taking down the rocks, leading to his third base, but Bisu has 5 gateways in production, bringing him up to 8 in total. No forge on the... Actually, he does have a forge. Researching +1 armor. We got Blink on the way as well. Really cool build here from Bisu. But look at this. Major coming across the map here with his Marines and Marauders, but this third has already kicked in. Plenty of units on the field here for Bisu. Plenty of Stalkers, plenty of sentries. Blink and +1 armor. That's an interesting combination to do. I mean, Stalkers are more for their damage than their defense. So, if I get armor, I usually get it with Zealots, but to each his own. So, we have 2 medevacs going into the main base. Major going to try to spread out his opponent as much as possible. Dropping them down in the main. Stalkers coming over to potentially deal with that. Doesn't need to send his whole army here because Major sending a squadron of Marines Marauders into the third base. The drop in the main finally going to get cleaned up. Meanwhile, third base gets taken out by Major. Nice pick off there. Bisu down to 100 supply. But he might be able to kill all this. Medevac will end up falling. Goodbye. Marine was trying to be dropped at the last second. But now Bisu Does he retake that third? Yes, he does. 5 minutes to get this done. Will be done in time. And Marines and Marauders tracking down these Stalkers from Bisu. Blinking forward, trying to take out some medevacs, and Major does not have enough. Doesn't even have any bunkers at his natural expansion, but it's pretty hard for a Protoss to commit up that ramp. Charge is halfway done, so we could see Major waiting for that, or Bisu I should say, adding on +2 armor. Might wait for the Nexus as well. Yeah, I see him waiting. I see him waiting until charge finishes, and this kind of gets this finishes, so he gets that extra boost in economy, so he can actually use all these gateways. And then I see him attacking. Plenty of units here. Stalkers, sentries, charge lots, actually adding on high Templar archives. All right. Storm on the way, so it looks like he might wait for Storm. Also adding on a Robo, so might be for an Observer. Or just might take this leg and be like, you know what, I'm just going to prevent you from taking a third. I don't feel like engaging into your natural expansion, because that could potentially lose the game if it goes horribly wrong, which I don't necessarily disagree with. 15-minute mark here of this game. Major coming over to the third base, taking down that pylon. Will this trigger an attack from Bisu? I think it will. Storm is done. No High Templars in the vicinity. They're on their way, though. We got 3 High Templars on the way. They have Storm readily available. Bisu is approaching maxed. Major is going to have phenomenal control, realizing how vulnerable. Oh no! Great Storm onto the Marines and Marauders, and that is pretty much a GG Storm. Those medevacs are going to have their work cut out for them. Another Storm going down there from Bisu. These Zealots do have charge, and he's going to engage. I think they have +2 armor as well. Yes, 2-1 armor weapons there for Bisu compared to the 2-1 of Major. Going to try to force field those Marines and Marauders. Major actually doing a great job holding this off so far. Colossus, because Bisu's doing a Colossus transition, so like he wasn't investing his full potential into this. Adding on another Nexus. We got 3 minutes to get done here. I think it'll happen. I think we'll be done in 3 minutes. Bisu up 165 to 144, coming back with these High Templars. Just wanted to secure 4th base and keep a Colossi transition safe, but it felt like he was committing a lot, so I thought at first he was going to try to kill his opponent. High Templar coming solo, getting a nice feedback, a nice couple of feedbacks onto those Ghosts. They wish they could turn themselves into a an Archon. Or that would be 2 Ghosts combining. Uh-oh. Nice little Storm onto those Marines and Marauders. Colossus getting on the field, and now Major has to worry about adding on Vikings to his composition, which he's not prepared to do, even just adding on more Viking or medevac. So he's gonna have to rely on splitting his army. 2 minutes to get this done. And then we got rules of engagement. Zealots and Stalkers and Colossi backing away, probes transferring to that 4th base, and now it's pretty much up for Major to be aggressive. Pulling any SCVs? No. Kind of a vulnerable location here. Bisu might take advantage, blinking the Stalker forward alone to try to take out a Ghost. Stalker needs to run, not going to be able to run in time. Ghost coming forward here from Major. Going to try to be aggressive, throwing out his skin. There's Guardian Shield from Bisu. 4 Colossus there. No Vikings on the field here for Major. Scrambling, trying to make 1 more in production. Storm's going down onto this Marine Marauder army. All the bio is going to melt to this Colossi army. And Major actually going to try to make something. Gosh, Major is just so good at staying in games. Throwing down the GG. Bisu going to take the victory in this game, guys. Coming up next, we have rules of engagement with Mr. Axeltoss. I hope you enjoyed this. What did I coin it as? Analysis or something? I had a crazy term for it. Analysis stuff of the MVP Invitational. Never before seen replays. Hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is Axeltoss. Hit me up with a follow on Twitter if you feel like it. Otherwise, tune in after rules of engagement. Got some more analysis coming up your way. From the MVP Invitational, again, unseen games. Probably going to go for baby replays or Stork, depending on how me and Nick feel. Again, tweet at me at Axeltoss. If you have any suggestions or if you have anything you want to say, I might tweet you back. We'll see what happens. Guys, stay tuned. Rules of engagement coming up next.